Welcome friends to another Upper Level production, and today, as promised for the Halloween special, I am at the abandoned KNIGHTS Templar Cave to do a paranormal investigation. Let's check it out, folks. Okay, so let's have a little walk around to this place first and show the setup. We've got the light there. This is where we're going to start the investigation, in this central column area. There's like a big column with 4 posts in it there. That's the way up there, is the way out. And if we come this way, we've got a camera there, which we've got a camera with a microphone on there, so see if that camera picks anything up on that microphone there. If we look around there, there's a little tunnel that goes around there, but we're not going to go around there at the moment. We're going to work our way around this way to the main part of it. So here we've got set up in this one, we've got a night vision camera there, which I haven't started recording yet, but I'm about to in a minute. And then we've got an infrared floodlight there, so we've got an infrared night vision camera and the floodlight. And if I work my way up here, this is pointing on the altar. So there's like this strange altar part. But there's actually 2 altars, or main altars. There's loads of these little recesses. Let's say we got that's the infrared floodlight and the night vision camera, which will set them up and get them rolling in a moment. If we go over there, there's lots of little kind of altar parts and columns, and there's another altar there. Somebody's actually moved that altar stone. And then over this side, I've got another camera set up just over here, and a laser grid. We're trying the laser grid, but it's actually giving me problems at the moment. I've had that one running. And this is the main altar chamber as well. So I'm going to try and run the laser grid in this one. Okay folks, on to the investigation. Okay folks, so I'm going to investigate by the column with the 4 pillars in it. Do the first investigation here. We've got the first 2 pieces of equipment. You can see here we've got an EMF meter, which is basing at 0.0. Put that somewhere where I can actually see. And then we've also got an atmospheric temperature reader, which is at 20.0, 20.1. It's down around there. It was actually at 21, so it's dropped a degree since I put it on here, left it on here for a few seconds. I'm just going to leave that there. Okay, so we want to talk to the KNIGHTS Templar. We want to try and talk to some people who carved this place, and this must have took some real skill and time, manpower. So this is who we want to talk to here, show us some signs. The temperature's actually dropped quite a lot on here now, 15.2 degrees. The temperature's dropped quite a lot there. That's gone 5 degrees in the last 5-10 minutes. That's quite a bit. Excuse me for the gimbal, keep jumping a bit. Nothing's happening on the EMF meter at the moment. We've got the infrared camera running over there. The laser grid's kind of died on us. It's used 2 lots of batteries already. I've probably got about 10, 15, 20 minutes of footage on that. I don't know. I don't even know about that footage. I'm not going to know about most of the footage until I come and look at it back, to be honest with you. Just keep an eye on these things. 15.1 degrees, 15 degrees on the temperature. You see that there, guys? 15 degrees, nothing happening on the EMF. I've also got a digital recorder in my pocket, so I'll try and do some EVPs in a moment. I'm not one for trying to talk to the spirits, to be honest with you, but I'll give it a go, see if I catch any EVPs. I'm kind of interested to see what I catch on the night vision cameras and things like that, and I like just setting the cameras up on their own in places and just letting them record with nobody casting any shadows or anything, and then hopefully if we do catch something, it's phenomenon, then You know, it's not me or Gaz. Gaz is here, but as I've said before, Gaz doesn't like being on the camera, so Gaz is just here in the background. The temperature's still dropping here. Now it's at 14.9 degrees. So we've definitely had a considerable temperature drop since we started. I suppose the first reading is just in the air. We're going to do some photography here as well. I've got some off-camera flashes and stuff with me, and some candles, maybe some goods for some light painting. You'll see there. And there's loads and loads of nasty spiders in here. The creepiest thing about this place is the bugs. So the Knights Templar then were founded in 1119, and they were connected with the church. They're a religious sect then, but they connected with the church to help protect pilgrims, and they devised a kind of sort of international banking system. They became that rich and powerful that they actually owned the entire island of Cyprus at one time, which is quite mad. The link with the superstition of Friday the 13th is actually Friday the 13th of October in 1307, which is exactly 710 years to the day then, because it is now Friday the 13th of October 2017. Exactly 710 years ago to the day, King Philip IV of France declared them as heretics and sentenced them all to death then, and they were all tortured and forced to sign confessions and then burnt at the stake then. So we're here to talk to any Knights Templar spirits that may be in this Templar cave. The temperature has actually dropped a little bit now to 18 degrees, so we've had a 2 degree temperature drop, which is quite a bit. It is on the cold stone at the moment though, so we'll have to, it's still dropping, 17.9, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Excuse me there for burping. Like I say, I've got the man flu, so you have to bear with me. Well, sorry folks, I have no idea what this camera angle's like or anything, or the lighting. I'm just at this place again now, just checking this out. The reading's 13 degrees, so it's steadily dropped, but nothing drastic. We've had no spikes or nothing like that. It's just gone up a little bit, probably because I've breathed on it. I'm going to move on from this little post now to a different place and do some more investigation somewhere else. I'm not going to bother doing any EVPs here. I'll do some somewhere else. Is there any Knights Templar in this cave with us tonight? Who built this cave? Was this cave built by Templar Knights? Did you build this cave? Tell us your name. Were you a very famous knight? A very famous Templar knight? Did you fight in the Crusades? Stuff like that. I think we'll do a live review, folks. Let's see what happens. Very still. Is there any Knights Templar in this cave with us tonight? You don't want to see my chest. I just got it over there. Who built this cave? Was this cave built by Templar Knights? Did you build this cave? Just a little camera there. Tell us your name. Were you a very famous knight? A very famous Templar knight? Did you fight in the Crusades? I think we'll do a live review, folks. Let's see what happens. Try and stand very still. As far as I'm aware, I didn't catch anything on that one. Let's try another one. I'm trying to put this in the camera shot so you can see how to do this. I'm led to believe these caves were built 700 years ago by Templar Knights. Is this true? Who was responsible for digging out these caves? Was the treasure left here? Was the great riches in this cave? Did you use this altar for worship? I'll stop that there, folks. To believe these caves were built 700 years ago by Templar Knights. Is this true? Who was responsible for digging out these caves? Was the treasure left here? Was the great riches in this cave? Did you use this altar for worship? I'll stop that there. Also, has I had any EVPs on that myself? Let me just stop that there. Okay, folks. So I'm gonna go and check out my night vision camera, which is rolling over there, and I'm gonna come and do some more EVPs. Were you persecuted by the King of France, King Philip IV? Did you flee here because you were tortured into giving confessions against heresy? Were you once rich and powerful, and then you were forced to give it all up because of the church and because of the King of France? I'll stop that there, guys, and do a review of that one. Persecuted by the King of France, King Philip IV. Did you flee here because you were tortured into giving confessions against heresy? Were you once rich and powerful, and then you were forced to give it all up because of the church and because of the King of France? I'm going to have to review these, folks, with the... sorry, I'm trying to point the camera at something other than just me all the time as well. I'm going to have to review these EVPs with headphones and see if I do actually find anything. I'm trying to point the camera at something more interesting, but sorry about this, folks. There's not much to look at, really, while I'm doing these EVPs. Let's do another one. Sorry, I could hear Gaz's footsteps in the background there. It's quiet now. Try again. Were you accused of spitting on the cross and homosexuality? That was one of the things that the king accused the Knights Templar of. Stop it. I'm going to review that one later because I could hear a little bit of shuffling from Gaz in the background. Let's record again. I believe you were not guilty of the things you were accused of doing. It's because that you gained so much power through doing so much hard work. Then, is this true? Now's your chance to speak. You can speak and tell people the truth of what happened 710 years ago today, on Friday the 13th of October. I'll stop that, folks. I'll just let that record a little bit longer there. Let's listen to that one back. Sorry, I could hear Gaz's footsteps in the background there. It's quiet now. Try again. Were you accused of spitting on the cross and homosexuality? That was one of the things that the king accused the Knights Templar of. Stop. So I'm going to have to listen more carefully, guys. I can even hear my own boots creaking in here. Right, we'll stop it there, folks, and we'll go to the other altar, and we'll do some more reviews in there. Okay, folks, so we're in the next, I'll call this one the face altar room, or the main altar room. This altar's really like a face. Did you carve out this cave? Can the people who carved this cave please speak on this recorder? If there's anything that you wish to tell us that you never got to speak about in life, now is the time that you can speak on this recorder. Let's quickly review that one back, folks. I'm sorry about any creaking. I'm having to bend down and that to get some kind of decent shot at the same time. Let's go and stop. Did you carve out this cave? Can the people who carved this cave please speak on this recorder? If there's anything that you wish to tell us that you never got to speak about in life, now is the time that you can speak on this recorder. Cracking from okay. It's a shame about all this graffiti on here. Is there any spirits here at all that wish to talk to us inside this cave? This is a very old cave, hand carved. There must have been a lot of effort went into carving this, and a lot of energy then. The domeness of this place also echoes the energy. I'm actually looking at a millipede on the ceiling, guys. This place is creepy, man. There's that many creepy crawlies in here. Cave spiders, and there's spiders everywhere. I shall video some of the spiders and show them you. Let's play this one back.
Is there any spirits here at all
away from my face.
that wish to talk to us inside this cave? This is a very old cave, hand carved. There must have been a lot of effort went into carving this, and a lot of energy then.
Let me just pause that there, folks. I'm actually going to point the camera at something else other than my face and put the thing next to the microphone.
The domeness of this place also echoes the energy.
No. And that was the end of the EVP. So, folks. Is there any spirits here that want to make contact with us or speak through this device in my hand? Now is the time to make yourself known. Your voice can be heard through this device. Speak through this device and let us know anything that you want us to know about. What's your name? Stop it there. Some kind of noise there, folks. I think that might be one of the cameras, but I'm not sure. Let's play this back and start the night vision camera. Let's play this one back. There we go. Put it back on there. Is there any spirits here that want to make contact with us or speak through this device in my hand? Now is the time to make yourself known. Your voice can be heard through this device. Speak through this device and let us know anything that you want us to know about. What's your name? Okay, folks. So this is my first ghost hunt with this equipment, and on YouTube ever. But I have been promising that I'd do one for ages. I'll have to go through all these EVPs and all the footage before I know exactly what we've captured, or if we've captured anything. You never know. We might have captured something. We might have captured nothing. But we'll check it out. Nothing's really happened on my EMF has stayed completely at zero. My temperature's dropped down to 12 degrees, but that's happened quite gradually, and it is getting into the night now. So nothing major as I've noticed, no EVPs as I've noticed, but we'll have to check the footage. We've got the night vision footage to check. We've got a little bit of footage with the laser grid. I don't know if the laser grid stuff worked out, but hopefully it did. Actually, folks, I have got something to document. Because since I've been here, I'm used to my night vision camera batteries draining out, because my night vision camera is absolutely useless with batteries. But my other things, I've just changed this camera here. Let me just swap this over. Oh, excuse me. So I've got this camera on top of here, on top of the light. I've done a little bit of recording with this camera earlier, and it's probably done about 20 minutes, half an hour of recording. This usually records for at least an hour, no problem on the battery. And I've just took the battery out after about half an hour's recording, changed it for a new battery, which I freshly charged before I come here. Dead. Absolutely dead. Laser grid lights batteries died twice in a row, pretty much immediately. But to be fair, that's the first time I've used that. And the temperature gauge batteries are going as well. They was all fresh batteries. I've been here a little bit of time, but usually, you know, these batteries last longer than this. I'm surprised my light hasn't drained out. My light's doing quite good. This light lasts for ages though. I just thought I'd document that's strange how that battery's been drained so quickly. Okay folks, so we've got the night vision camera here recording up to the entranceway, which is up there. I'm going to go and walk past the camera. Please don't leave that one recording, because we're just going to leave the night vision camera recording. Cassie's around there, look. Cass doesn't want to be on the camera. Oh, here's one of the nasty spiders, look. See these nasty spiders? They're absolutely everywhere, folks. Oh, there's another one, look. Right there next to us. There's absolutely hundreds of them, especially by the entranceway. Oh, it's a big one. He's a big boy. These spiders look nasty. I don't know what kind of spiders they are. They don't look very nice. There's the camera. I want to do some still shots in a minute. Okay folks, I think I've had about enough of the ghost hunting tonight. I've been here for a few hours already. It takes time to set up all this equipment and keep checking it and doing stuff. So I've got this old stone there. I have already filmed this place before, folks. I'm going to do a bit of still photography, so I think I might film that for you as well. Okay, so we've pretty much done with the ghost hunting. I left one of the cameras recording, but now we're doing some photography. So we've got the candles going, and if you come here and you find any tea light candles, it's not me, because I'm taking mine with me. But we're doing some long expo shots then, with the candles burning and stuff. So if I'm going to kill the light, and then you can see the shot actually go. I'm using it infrared controller. There you go folks, that's the shot right there on the back of the camera. Okay folks, so we've got a 20-second exposure going on this time, and we're going to do a little bit of light painting. We've got the infrared controller, that's how we roll. Kill the lights guys, let's do it. Until the plastic camera. Zoom up on the camera a little bit out. See how the shot comes out. Take a little while to register 20-second shot. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to try and get a new cover shot for my channel. So another silhouette, same as the one that's on there. So I'm going to backlight it with a flash here, with an off-camera flash. I've got another camera with a big lens on it to pose for the shot. I'm going to turn the light off. I've got my other camera here behind me, which is actually going to take the shot with the controller, off-camera flash. See, ready? So let's see what happens. The flash is primed and ready to go. Knock the camera all the way across. Gaz is filming it for me very kindly. I think this should be pretty much set up now. I'm going to put that down there. Which way shall I pose? This way. Let's make sure that's on zoom. I've got a flash behind me. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to cover the flash see with my body. Okay guys, hit that then and see how that comes out. Okay folks, so I'm going to change the flash. This different flash I can turn down. That one's like a set flash. So I've got this one on the lowest settings, then ISO 1000, low setting. Let's turn it on for a look. I'm going to swap them over. Try not to move that camera. Okay guys, try it again. Didn't follow that time, did they?
Yeah.
So thanks for watching folks. Hope you enjoyed my Halloween special part 2 and hope you watch part 1 as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I've had enough. I'm going to do a few more still shots and then I'm out of here. Laters.
You alright, mate?
Alright. Good place there.
Huh?
Good place.
How you doing?
You alright?
Yeah.
I'm on.
So, I'm just doing some talking space.
Oh yeah.
You know which way to go?
Ah, alright.
If you look, you just bought cameras and everything set up.
Ah, right.
We're off in about 5-10 minutes and just check the last ones.
Right, what are you doing then?
Just taking photographs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the two of you, is it?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Ah, right, okay. There's private property in here.
Oh,
I'm
right.
sure you saw the signs and you climbed over the fence.